What is tempo in music? If you have been wondering this, then you're at the right place. Let's get started. This will be a longer video, but I am confident that you will learn so much today, so please do stick around until the end. Simply put, tempo is the speed at which we play a certain song. Tempo is how fast or how slow the song needs to be played. Sometimes, though, we play a song at different tempos to improve the quality of our playing as well. And you may have heard someone say, now let's play this at a faster tempo or at a slower tempo. Looking at the official Oxford definition, tempo in music is the speed of the underlying beat, like a heartbeat or a pulse of the music. Tempo is measured in BPM or beats per minute. This is where the metronome comes in. A metronome is a device that beats at a certain BPM, helping a musician keep a steady beat and change tempos when needed. Tempo is often marked by a metronome marking as so, quarter note equals 80, which is 80 beats per minute. In this case, you know exactly what tempo the composer wants the song to be played at. At other times, tempo is marked with an Italian word. This is where it gets confusing because many of us do not speak Italian. But as musicians, we have to learn a little bit. Let's take a look at those Italian words. Grave means very slow, about 25 to 45 beats per minute. Largo is broadly, about 40 to 60 beats per minute. And for this one, I have an example, Prelude in E minor by Chopin. As you may have noticed, this one doesn't really sound very slow. And the reason is, it is still 45 to 50 beats per minute, but it is in cut time. So when we are looking at these tempo markings, we have to figure out which note actually gets the beat. In 4/4 time, it's the quarter note that gets the beat. In cut time, it's the half note that gets the one beat, because cut time is the same as 2/2 time. So cut time, a half note gets one beat. Therefore, the half note is felt at a 45 or a 50 beat per minute. That means we have 4 eighth notes in that time, and therefore it actually doesn't feel as slow as we would expect it to feel. Lento is slowly, about 45 to 60 beats per minute. So very similar to largo. And I do have a musical example for this. It's Chopin's Grande Valse Brillante. Adagio is slowly with great expression, and this is about 66 to 76 beats per minute. And for this one, we have the Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven. adagio is still slow, and what you'll notice in these examples is that the melody does sound usually decently slow if it's a slow tempo, or it feels relaxed and slow. It doesn't feel incredibly fast, but there may still be faster notes in it. Now in this one, the beat is the quarter note because it's in common time or 4/4 time, but you still have those underlying triplet notes that just go through the full piece, and that brings movement to the piece even though the tempo is still decently slow at adagio. The next one is andantino, and the meaning for this is between adagio and andante. The example for this is Andantino by Cacciaturian, and notice that this tempo marking actually became the name of the piece in some of the books. It is also called Ivan Sings in some other books. Andante is slow walking tempo, about 76 to 108 beats per minute. For the musical example, I have chosen Minuet in D minor by Bach from the notebook of Anna Magdalena Bach. This piece really feels like it's at a walking tempo, not too slow, not too fast. As I'm playing these examples and going through these different tempo markings, I just want you to notice that each song feels right at its tempo. When I played the first song, it didn't feel just terribly slow and lagging because the song was written for that tempo. And here, as we're getting to faster tempos or a medium tempos, the songs still feel just right at this tempo. If I played the Minuet in D minor very slowly, at let's say grave or lento, it would definitely feel slow. But at this tempo, at andante, it feels just right. Moderato is in a moderate tempo, something in the middle. So this is measured at about 108 to 120 beats per minute. For this one, we have Waltz in B minor by Chopin. Allegro means fast, quick, and bright, about 120 to 156 beats per minute. Yes, now it's getting pretty fast. So the example we have here is The Storm by Burgmüller. This music is getting a little bit faster now. Vivace, lively and fast. So this is about 156 to about 176 beats per minute. And the example here is another waltz by Chopin. And the fastest tempo we're going to talk about today is presto, and that is very, very fast. That's about 168 to 200 beats per minute. Wow, that's fast. And the example we have here is Moszkowski etude in F major. That's etude number 6. And this etude is interesting because it is in common time, but it has triplet 16th notes. So there is 6 notes that happen per beat. As I played through those examples, you may have noticed that some songs sounded faster than the tempo that they had written, in a sense. Here's the reason. The tempo tells you if the underlying beat is slow or medium or fast. The actual outcome also depends on the type of notes, such as half notes, quarter notes, eighth notes, 16th notes, and so on, and the time signature, whether it's 6/8, 4/4, or cut time. A song in cut time is twice as fast, with half notes getting 1 beat, so it will sound faster than usual. Also, typically a song with many half notes will sound slower than a song with triplet 16th notes, of course. But in general, there is a tempo that feels right for each song, and this is that tempo that the composer chose for the song. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you were able to learn something new and probably a lot of new things today in this video about tempo. If you did learn something new, please comment down below what you learned today. And don't forget to like the video if it was helpful to you. It really helps me out and helps this channel to grow. And if you haven't yet subscribed and you like this type of content, you like the way I teach, then please do subscribe. I would love to see you in my next video.